MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
So coming to the plate, number 10. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And it's fouled away. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Into the box, Starling Marte. His prior history in this matchup, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ball 1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Nope. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. We're just underway here in Denver. Working on striking out the side in the first. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackmon going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Here's the pitch. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Pirates are on the board first thanks to this home run. On to the bottom of the first at Coors Field, and the Buccos have an early 1-0 lead. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Marte going back to the track, to the wall. Boom goes the dynamite. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado, and the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. High in the air out to center field. Marte on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Now in the box, Ryan McMahon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte's after it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
In now, Raimel Tapia. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marte. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Archer comes set. Here's the 0-1. It's sharply toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning. And I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Into the box now, Kyle Freeland. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up for 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Line towards center field. Marte is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Rockies 5 and the Pirates 1. Settling in now, Colin Moran, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopper foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Newman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third base line, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Trevor Story.
For the Rockies.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Number 10 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball
The first
pretty well,
baseman,
but the only
number 9,
problem was that he pulled off
Daniel
it just a bit. The
Murphy.
location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in, Daniel Murphy picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. He's set. Here it comes. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Rockies strand one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Elias Diaz the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Chris Archer.
Stepping in, Chris Archer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit softly down the line at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So striding in, number 10, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Ryan McMahon. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
So one away now in the Colorado third, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Walters.
Now at the plate, Tony Walters. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Stepping in now, Kyle Freeland.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Three-run home run down the line in right, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Stephen Brault is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Stephen Brault.
Trevor Story will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Story.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Polanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in Denver. It's the Rockies 8 and the Pirates 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this
Now
guy,
batting,
but he's taking
right
full
fielder,
advantage of that. He's
Gregory
pounding the zone with strikes,
Polanco.
and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit out towards second. McMahon fields it cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
In now, Josh Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 home. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. A ball and 2 strikes.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off,
Digging in once
Rockies,
again, David
the
Dahl.
left
He
fielder,
doubled earlier and carries a
David
2-for-2 line into this
Dahl.
appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo home run there for David Dahl as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the plate.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready for another shot now. Daniel Murphy. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will bang up against the wall.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from second is in to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. In now for Colorado, Raimel Tapia. He hit a sac fly earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Grounded to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
So striding forward now, Tony Walters. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The pitcher, number 21, Kyle Freeland.
At the plate, Kyle Freeland. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
Good
Pirates,
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
the third baseman, Colin Moran.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Kevin Newman. Popped straight up. Freeland is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Popped up. Walters has a play. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Elias Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Into the box now, David Dahl. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Up next for Colorado, the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's safe.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel.
Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McMahon. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockies are out in front, 12-1. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle.
Cabrera.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So digging in now, number 10, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Murphy waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Francisco Liriano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Liriano.
Striding in once again, Raimel Tapia 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The center fielder, Raimel.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Tony Walters. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. And an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Moran is there, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1.